Okay, my friends, here's something you got to hear to believe. Most people know who George Soros is. George Soros is a very wicked man. He's a man who's behind the New World Order. He's a man who's big time behind the Clintons and behind Obama and everybody else. And I've told you for a long time the election's rigged. I told you a long time that's baloney. I told you different scenarios. Either Hillary wins by a rigged election or Obama declares martial law and suspends elections. And if Trump somehow did win, Obama would find some way to get around it. Well, here's George Soros, a really short video, 1 minute and 24 seconds from Bloomberg. And he's being interviewed. You have to hear this with your own ears. He plainly says that Donald Trump will win the popular vote by a landslide, but because of political funding or bribes, if you will, the Electoral College will make sure that Hillary Clinton is president. Now, we know the Electoral College is the one that runs things. They've been trying to get back to popular vote for a long time, but they won't because the politicians on the Democratic side of the House have it rigged as such. But the Electoral College, the electoral voters, the ones who run that vote and tally it, are supposed to be above board. They're supposed to be above cheating, supposed to be above lying, supposed to be above being bribed. This is like the old mafia stories you hear. So I'm just going to play this little minute and 24 for you. Listen to it yourself, and then I'm going to end the video. It's time to wake up, my friends. It's just so insane. Here we go.
But what is the fact that Donald Trump is not fading? Right, that he is still very popular. Tell us about the angst or fears about voters, and what are the policies that the voters in the U.S. should be focusing on?
Well, here I have to confess to a little bit of bias. So you take that into account. I think it's going to lead to a landslide for Donald Trump in the popular vote, not in the electoral vote, because their paid political announcements will have a big role. And so the electoral thing will be closer. But the popular vote will be a landslide, because we are a small minority of extremists. And so we are all moving in that direction. And while I don't think that Donald Trump has any chance of being elected.
But you think Hillary Clinton is a done deal?
Yeah. And I do think actually she's the one who's most qualified. But